Good morning. Today is January 6th, and I find myself in one of my art rooms, and I have an idea of what I want to work on today, but I just haven't started yet. I'm not starting off well with my coffee this morning. I went to take a sip, and I have been working on an armature. This is my caveman armature, and apparently, without me knowing it, a piece of tape fell off and into my coffee cup. So I went to take a sip without glancing in. Who glances in at their coffee cup? Went to take a sip and something chunky went into my mouth. It's like, oh, first thing I thought it was a fly. We don't have flies here, but I figured a fly about that size. And so I reached over in my art station and picked up a paper towel and emptied my mouth. Well, in doing so, my mouth was full of coffee, more than I thought, and it overflowed the paper towel. So went down my shirt, went down my hair, my tablecloth, which is nothing but a old white sheet. That's all stained now with coffee. So I'm not having a very good morning here already with my coffee cup. But I thought I would sit in front of a camera for the first time in a long time. And I'm not going to make this a habit, but if I feel like being gabby, why not? I'm not real entertaining, but I can gab. I have to start all over again. I don't know. I get 3/4 of the way, and I'm almost finished. I have all this hope, and then I must have written down the instructions wrong on the next to the last step, because I haven't been able to get past there. So either I'm turning right when I'm supposed to, I'm turning clockwise and I'm supposed to be turning counterclockwise. I don't know. Or if I'm turning this way instead of this way instead of this way, I don't know. But I will figure it out. I might have to go through the steps all over again, start from the beginning and see where I'm messing up, because I can go through this pretty quick until that step where I can't figure it out. So, I'm still working on it. As I mentioned, I am up in my art room, one of them, sipping coffee, and this cup, POW MIA. I've had this cup for years and years and years. I bought it at the VA hospital, the little commissar, the little BX or PX or whatever you want to call it, shop at. And I've been using it a lot, years and years and years. I do have to get back at my sketching of my portraits. I'm way behind on those, and I think of them pretty much every day. So I just got to stop and just knock a few out and be really, really dedicated and get those going. But I have been working on this, like I showed you a few minutes ago. Boom, boom, boom. This is going to be my caveman or my Neanderthal. This is all wire, except for a little support right here. And what I'm going to do is he's going to be sitting. I don't know if you can see this or not. Anyways, he's going to be sitting like this. I'm going to have him sitting on the rock. That's why this is here. I'm going to make the rock so with a hole in it, so this slit sits in and it helps stabilize it. These will be on the ground. These little feet or big feet. This arm, I'm not sure what he's going to be holding here. Maybe a satchel, but this one is going to be holding or standing up a spear, and it's going to go from the ground. This is also going to rest on the ground down here. I'm going to have to make that, and I'll probably make the spearhead as well, or maybe even use one that I found, but I think I'll make one because the size is going to be not right. So I think making one is my best option. Anyways, he's going to be holding a spear that's going to go yay far above his head. And I'm not sure of the scene that I'm going to have, but you can see I'm still shaping him. We've got a ways to go. I want him to have a barrel chest. I can just picture man all the time being big and bulking, rugged, and big barrel-like chest. So I'm going to have to work on that. And I think I'm going to make another head. I'm not quite liking the one that I have. I'm thinking I'm going a different route on that. And I think I'm going to make a scene around him. And he may be enclosed in, or in the background, going to be mammoth tusk. You know how they have the dome shelters. I might put a few of them. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, and I'm just gabbing. I'm still brainstorming in front of you even. But my sister has a YouTube channel, and she was monetizing it. She got almost like 2,500 followers really, really quick. Subscribers, and so she monetized because at the time she was only working a part-time job. She was working in the health field, and the state of Maine mandated that all healthcare workers needed to get the COVID shots, and she refused to do that. Not that she's against it, but she didn't like the idea that she was being forced to do something against her will. So she got done work and started up a YouTube channel talking about current events, talking about life skills, talking about the future, how to plan for the future. A lot of people benefit from it, but her phone broke, and in order to use her phone or YouTube, she has to log in with her phone. Well, the phone, she needed a new phone, so she couldn't get the same number, so she had to get another number, and now she can't access her old YouTube channel. So what she's needing is to get a hold of all her old subscribers and new ones apparently, and know that she has a new channel out there so she can still build up. She's got a full-time job and a part-time job now, so the monetizing isn't as pertinent as it was a while ago, but she has some neat videos, some good thoughts, some things to ponder, and I think we both got that from our parents. We like to ponder, we like to plan ahead, we like to be prepared. We're not doomsday people, but we don't like to run out of anything either. We'd rather have more and walk around stuff than go without. We both grew up very, very poor. My family was very poor growing up, and we know the value of needing something and not having something. So I think as a result of that, when we can, we stock up on whatever, and more so living off the grid, because it's a long ways to town, and especially in the wintertime, it's snowmobile only, and that's a task in itself. So we learned to stock up even more at camp, and it's just something that we do. We don't like running out of anything. If we're halfway gone, it's time to order some more, or buy in bulk, and we go to a box store like Sam's or Walmart or whatever. So I think that's it. I've gabbed plenty long enough. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing these a lot. I might. Some of you like to see whatever, or I don't know. This little shakes it up a little bit, so I'm not always I can do this a lot better than I can. But it's time to start my day. I have this to figure out. I have this guy to work on. I'm going to barrel out his chest. And I have some sketches I really need to consider starting out again. And this is where I sketch, this table here. I just got to do it. I got to make time. I got to find time. And just got to do it. I need 20 of me is what I need. Okay. Morning.